Hi guys, welcome back to E&M Teacher Talk podcast. I'm Emily.
I'm Maddie, and today we're going to be talking about relationships, rapport, and classroom climate. The first topic we'll be discussing today is how teachers build relationships over time. Emily, would you like to start us off?
Yes, of course. I think that teachers can build relationships over time by creating a classroom where students feel constantly seen, valued, and safe. With this comes trust. Trust is formed when students experience a teacher who listens, follows through, and treats their ideas with dignity. With trust follows respect, and respect grows when students' identities and lived experiences are honored as assets rather than corrected and minimized. And then comes empathy. Empathy develops when teachers model curiosity about students' perspectives and respond with understanding, signaling that emotions and differences are welcomed in the classroom. And then with all that comes belonging. Belonging emerges when students recognize that their presence shapes the community within the classroom and that their voices matter to everyone, including their classmates and their teachers. Course practices like community circle and reflective discussion can strengthen this process by providing students with structured opportunities to share who they are and to witness others doing the same thing. Just like in our classroom, you can see that every student has become more comfortable each week. Even our teacher has pointed it out this past week that she feels and sees that everyone is becoming more comfortable and everyone's getting out of their shell, and we're talking to new people that we didn't talk to before, and even within the community circle more people are willing to speak out about how they feel about the game or activity we did that day. And you can just see everyone slightly becoming more comfortable within this classroom because our teacher has established these things within our classroom. Like everyone can trust everyone in the classroom, and then they all feel respectful. They all feel respected by everyone. And that if you are to share out loud, no one is going to judge you and everything. And yeah.
Emily, you made some great points, and I definitely agree with you that I have seen that switch in our classroom. So I think that is great that everyone is becoming more comfortable.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, I believe that teachers build trusting relationships over time through consistent communication and interactions with their students. Teachers that show respect, care, and make their students feel seen and valued tend to have strong, trusting relationships with their students. In the book Discovering Poverty, it was explained that when a child is shown trust, respect, and encouragement from their teacher, they will feel supported to participate in their class, raise their hand, and ask questions. It gives them a sense of belonging and overall just makes them feel very comfortable when they have that relationship with their teacher.
I agree. I would say that I have made a better relationship with our teacher in our classroom. I feel like I can go up and talk to her about anything and ask her any question, and she'll be like, "Yeah," and she'll answer any question with a smile on her face. And I even like how she sometimes talks about her personal life within our classroom, so then we can get that personal connection with her.
I completely agree. I myself have noticed that I do feel more comfortable in classrooms where the teacher is not only open about themselves, but very welcoming to their students. And when I can see that they want to build that relationship with their students, it definitely makes me feel more comfortable so I can see that being beneficial in a classroom that I teach in the future.
I mean, I definitely want to be that sort of teacher where kids feel comfortable and that I'm comfortable talking about my personal life with them too, so we can make those connections. And I just think that's important to have within a classroom, because if you have a teacher that you can't make a personal connection with or like have a relationship with, you just feel awkward and that you don't want to be there. You just want to go home.
I completely agree. Emily, what's one belief or assumption that you currently hold about the classroom environment or teaching?
One belief I hold that One belief that I hold, or in assuming, is relationships are the foundations of good teaching. This course that we're in right now has reinforced this idea, but also complicated it by showing that relationships aren't just about being caring. They're tied to empathy, belonging, and how students access learning. The comment on community circles in discovering poverty readings helped me see the strong relationship create these conditions force students to take risks and feel included, but they also need to be prepared with clear expectations and constant routines. What about you, Maddie?
One belief that I currently hold is that student engagement is a reflection of classroom structure, not just the student's personal motivation. This course has reinforced my belief. Kind of like we talked about before, I believe the way a teacher creates a classroom environment reflects on the way the student acts. Um, a classroom that is welcoming, comfortable, and trusting will typically reflect on the student's behavior, which would result in the students participating and being respectful. However, in a classroom that is more strict and has not built trust, it could be the opposite.
I completely agree with you. I mean, I've seen this firsthand with classrooms that don't have these sort of things that we're talking about, and that everything just seems to be like chaotic, and no one ever wants to or seems to want to listen to the teacher. They just kind of want to do whatever they want to do, and it's interesting to see how different classrooms can play out depending on the relationships of everyone.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that having that trusting relationship with their teacher reflects on their behavior, whether that is positive or negative.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, thank you guys for listening. Come back again.